In today's psukim, you might have noticed the Haman is referred to as Tzorer HaYehudim, the enemy of the Jews, an appellation which actually repeats itself a number of times in the Megillah and seems somewhat redundant. Why do we need Haman identified again and again as an enemy of the Jews when clearly reading the Megillah, one would certainly not come to the conclusion that he was any friend of ours? Dr. Manfred Lehman, writing in an article in the journal Tradition a number of years ago, wrote an article where he has an intriguing thesis. He suggests that the phrase Tzorer HaYehudim should not be read as a descriptive, but really, essentially, as a proper noun. Looking at the contemporary books, the book of Esther and Tanakh, specifically the books of Ezra and Nehemiah, we are aware that when the Jews were in the process of returning to Eretz Yisrael, there was an organized opposition to them, who the Tanakh actually describes to us in Sefer Ezra, were politically mobilized, trying to frustrate the efforts of the Jews to rebuild the Beis Hamikdash. And the Navi refers to them as Tzarei Yehuda Binyamin, the enemies of Yehuda and Binyamin. Dr. Lehman's suggestion is that this term really represents an organized anti-Semitic party that was known as the enemies of the Jews, almost like the Nazis being a proper noun. And therefore, when the Megillah refers to Haman as Tzorer HaYehudim, it's not trying to tell us that Haman had personal enmity towards the Jewish people, but that he was a leader of an organized opposition, of a front that was trying to militate against the rebirth of the Beis Hamikdash and a Jewish presence in Eretz Yisrael. And that therefore the appellation really has a lot more impact than just reminding us of the idea that Haman was an enemy of the Jews.